Jesus, as you read it in the Bible, trust the Lord of God is all your minds and lean not to your own understanding. When you planning to come and pray, trust God. Sorry, holy Lord Yahweh, it's all about trust God. Do I even know the gravity of what I'm about to do? I take His Father, take His Lord. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I've been away for so long. I feel. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're very bougie on some days. On some other days, honey, we're huge. And if you're not new here, how far? Well, today's video is one that is very I would not say oversharing in that sense, because I'm still going to keep some details. However, I'm here to rant. What in God's name, in money laundering name, are developers is in this Lagos? Because how can you tell me that one room and parlor is some $1 million? Well, that's also one of the things I'm going to talk about in this video. So for those that are new here, like I said, welcome. My name is Lady Kofo, and I'm a what? Because I feel like I'm evolving with every single month passing. I'm just unraveling myself and unpacking myself. It has been such a journey, guys. But yes, I love media. I do media. I'm a media personality, event host, brand influencer, content creator, and a lover girl. And yes, so yes, I got engaged 1st of January. That's so weird, but yeah, I know. And it has been a journey. The last comprehensive video I did on YouTube was that of my introduction, which happened on the 30th of March, which was my birth month. Yes, and it was really good. I really enjoyed. I feel like every time I go through the pictures from that day, I'm like, oh, like it was our thing. It looked like it was how I wanted it to be. It was how, I mean, it's me that is in the wedding or the marriage. But the real deal is happening now, which is the actual wedding. For the purpose of this video, I might not be able to see the days because I'm fine. Come on, give me invite. Do you know the price of food? You're my bestie. I love you, but I'm sorry, Dad. And I think that that's also one of the things that I'm learning, to be able to politely decline people, or decline when people say, oh, can I get an invite, or can I get an invite for my friend that I don't know, because it's my wedding. It's not your wedding. I don't understand. Send your planner, everything you see on the Instagram. I like this, I want this, give me that, you know, give me balloons, give me this everywhere. But when push came to shove and Tinubu came through, I was like, you know what, I want a decent wedding, but of course I still want to look beautiful, definitely. So my looks, I'm definitely not compromising on that. The decor, yes please. My friends are going to have a good time. You're wondering why I'm sweating. I live in Lagos. To my international fan base, you guys don't know what that means. I mean, if I don't carry lights. But back to my gist. It has been very overwhelming at some point. And another season was the one that I was just like, you know what to be with me at this point, make everybody just they go, because I don't want to stress about anything. And there's also house hunting, because we're looking for a bigger space, because I would need an in-house studio where I'm going to be dishing out content to you guys. And I want a big kitchen, because I love to cook on some days. I feel like I'm a mess, but you guys, I promise you, I'm a good wife material, and my in-laws love me. I think that's enough. If you don't love me, it's on you. I'm sorry, but I'm really dramatic now. So yes, I started planning officially in like June. I think June, July. Interestingly, my Ashoke just got to Lagos this month. Yeah, yes, I actually just got my Ashoke in August. Who does that? I'm a serious bride, I promise you guys. But the price of things that I've been seeing for a decent wedding, like, I'm not even capping, you need to have like roughly 25 to 30 million for an actual proper wedding. The one that you're like, you know what, I'm gonna have fun, my girls will have fun. And of course, this is dependent on the halls, where the halls are located. But that's not even what this video is about. This video is literally just about what I'm learning in this season. Is just literally resting on God. You know, I used to read this in the Bible, because I love the Lord. I love Jesus. I used to read it in the Bible. Trust the Lord of God is all your minds and lean not to your own understanding. When you planning to come and pray, trust God. Sorry, holy Lord Yahweh, it's all about trust God. But guys, this season has been a learning curve. I won't even lie. Like, you look at your account balance, your planner is calling you. I have a planner. I have a wedding stylist also, who is like creating all the looks and all of those awesome stuff. But it has just been a very, very overwhelming season. And some days I catch myself saying, relax. Like, your father knows that you're going to get married. Your father is aware of all of these things. And you overworking yourself is something that is not going to make anything easier. And I'm really thankful for the kind of partner that I have. I wish I could share like conversations and screenshots, to validate my point, but that would be too much information. Yeah. But this person that I'm getting married to is such a stable guy. Like, when I come with the rant and say, babe, the account is not balancing, we need to buy this, we need to buy that. Have you checked this house? Have you checked that house? There's just that thing of, why are you stressing? Kofo, relax. And I'm like, see, the person that wants to marry me is relaxing. Why am I stressing like a crazy person? And it's just so funny because I've actually seen God come through. God has come through in so many ways. Like, I will just sit down and then I'll just get random calls or what's left, what's remaining, people just coming through. I really want to share so much in this video. I think that after the wedding, I'll be able to, and of course, there'll be content, storytelling. It will just be something that will just be, it will be a big test. It is a big testimony. I went for my consultation earlier this week rather. I was just in awe. I stood in front of the mirror. The stylist was taking my measurements, and I just stood there and I'm like, is it actually happening, God? Like, this is me that in 2021 I went through the craziest break up of my whole life. And it was me that said I'm no more doing, like, 11 months of actually putting in everything to make this person right. I remember there was one particular time that I think it was like 6 months down the relationship. The relationship was 11 months. But 6 months down the relationship, I knew that I had hit rock bottom with this whole thing. It wasn't working. I feel like I was doing too much. This person was unavailable. And they're not bad people. Trust me, this person is not a bad person. But it was just bad for where God was taking me to. And then I remember going to church that day, and then the Holy Spirit was like, is there anything that is too big for you to give me? And I was just crying. And it was in worship. Those kind of worship that you'd be like, take it, Father, take it, Lord. I'm not even joking. That is like, it was what was happening. My friends were like, are you gonna? I'm like, you don't understand. Take it, Jesus, take it, Lord. And I still went back. Mommy, I still went back, But now having to like let that go totally. And I think it was from a place of being tired of trying to do it yourself, And now that same month, I think I ran into his Instagram that same month. And then the next year, that was in January, said hi for a bit. Long story short, I think if you go to my Instagram, I'm going to leave the link in the description box. So you go to my Instagram and check my highlights. It's there, like God Stories. That's the title of the highlight. So you can watch all of that and just really understand where it is that I'm coming from. And now having to see the reality and the manifestation of this is just really beautiful. And this is not to say that courting or relationship has not in any way humbled me, because boy, I'm learning submission. Can we even talk about pre-wedding counsel, premarital counsel? My goodness, if you're actually courting someone or you're looking to marry someone, I would strongly advise, like, if there was anything I could give you as your engagement gift, is please go for premarital counseling. Saves lives. And I think the beauty of community is also something that I'm thankful for. The fact that, okay, so another of our friends that was getting married was we were in the same community, like a WhatsApp group. And then we went for physical counseling, and then we're coming back and they were just talking. You know how women are like very open. I'm like, babe, that's my friend. I'm like, we're still looking for a house. So like, I think I found an apartment, and bruv, she just busted out to say, it's not only you, we're also looking for an apartment. And I'm very sure that this person's wedding is before my wedding. This person is not stressing as much as I'm stressing, and their wedding is before my wedding. So why am I doing like this? And that just shows that you're not alone in this. And that's one of the things that the devil does. He isolates what you think. He magnifies these things that you're going through and makes it seem like, oh, you're the only one going through it. But my sister, you are not the only one going through it. Or the premarital counseling is also something that I really, really, really appreciate in this season. I'm just reading my Bible. I'm reading my Bible. I'm good, honestly speaking, and I am honestly, genuinely learning to rest in God. Like, even after the wedding, like, there's still going to be a lot of rest in God. And I think I'm curious, but I'm not in a haste to find out all that God will do with this marriage. So there's a book I'm reading. It's called Sacred Marriage. It's funny enough, it wasn't recommended. I just like enjoy reading these books. I enjoy listening to sermons on marriages because I want my marriage to work, especially because of where I'm coming from. I want mine to work. It's even too late for it not to work because I married based on what God ordained. I not go to clubs to pick man. I pick man from the sanctuary of the Lord. And I'm equally working on myself, and not to say that this person is perfect and this person does not need to grow. Of course, I need to grow as much as they need to grow. Back to this book that I was speaking about, and then the book was highlighting why you cannot do marriage like unbelievers, and Christ and the church is your template to marriage. And then there's this particular chapter that was talking about reconciliation. I'm like, I just feel like, do I even know the gravity of what I'm about to do? I don't think I know the. I think it's just a thing of I'm not going to parent again. Those are the physical benefits of it, you know. I think discernment. Yes, he mentioned maturity in the sense that you're stepping out of yourself constantly. You know, it's just really overwhelming when I think about it. And of course, I know that marriage is widely attacked, especially in this season, especially in this would I say age that we find ourselves in. That's why you cannot do marriage without the Holy Spirit. But yes, it's a continuous learning curve. Like I said, I'm learning submission. I'm learning to not argue, to say, I'm not all right at that. I'm not like that, I promise you guys. But it is so humbling. Like, I am deeply humbled. I feel so privileged, you know, that God will say, you know what, you have been called to marriage. And this is not to say that there's something wrong with you if you do not desire marriage or if you have not been called to it. I think it's requires a level of grace to actually do it and do it well. So please, like my partner will say, marriage doesn't change your status. Don't think that because you are married, you are better than someone who is not. Nah. It's even a level of continuous self-sacrifice that is required for you to actually make it work. But yeah, that's all I'm about to say in this video, or everything I'm gonna say. That's everything. But yes, I've actually missed coming here to just chit chat and rant. I said, you know, I'm going to do that today. I really hope that this video is not so long, but if it is, and I mean, if it is long, I hope you get everything that I'm about or saying in this video, and you pick a thing or two. You know, it might not be for marriage, it might be for the season that you're in, it might be to learn to rest in God more, it might be to learn to trust God more, it might be to learn to hold God for His word. Like when God says, I have you, I've gotten you. You know, I was reading the in Him scriptures today, and I'm like, God must be really crazy about me to actually say that in Him I move, I live, and have my being. Higher. I don't know. There's something rest. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, God must be really crazy about me, because why, you know? And I want you to be conscious of that, like you are God walking on 2 feet. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I'm very sure that, I mean, some people have my post notification on if they've not given up on me yet, which I hope that they've not. You know, constantly following, constantly liking, just constantly showing up. And I think that I've been doing that a lot more in this season. Speaking engagements, event hosting, moderating panel sessions. It's just really beautiful. It's just really, really beautiful. I've said too much, guys. Well, if you want to know who I really am and what I'm about, go to my Instagram, which will be linked in this video, and I will see you in my next video that hopefully will be before the wedding. But yes, guys, I promise to come back before then, and of course, probably just share the routines I'm embarking on, you know, skincare, a bit of that. I'm definitely going to have I've resumed the gym. I need to get this body together, you know, stamina, if you get what I mean, for that day. But yes, I've been going to the gym a bit more consistently now. My skincare routine, not really, but of course I'm still going to go to the spa, get my all of that. So whatever, I think that's going to be like 3 months before the wedding, hopefully, if I have time. Even if I don't have time, I'm going to make out time for it. But yes, that's what this babe has been up to. So like, come here again, guys. You have yourself a beautiful week, and don't forget to rest in God, because there's so much asking for your attention. There's so much there's so much anxiety. You need to learn rest. It's not something that comes naturally because you're human. You're constantly trying to figure out, has this happened? My darling, rest in God. That's what I say.